InvestorIdeas.com podcast. Good afternoon and welcome to another InvestorIdeas.com podcast following cannabis news, stocks to watch, as well as insights from thought leaders and experts. Reporting from Las Vegas at this year's biggest MJBizzCon show to date from the first ever Podcasters Row, today's podcast features an interview with Roger Ralston, who is the CEO of DirectView Holdings Incorporated, trading on the OTC as DIRV. So I'm here with Roger Ralston, CEO of DirectView Holdings at MJBizzCon. Roger, thanks for being here. Could you share just your first impression of the show and what are some of your expectations for attending?
Hey, thanks for having me. It's awesome to be here. It's an incredible show. Just blown away by how many people are here. You know, I've heard numbers 25, 30,000 people here. You know, I'd look around to sea of people and I see opportunity all over the place. It's fantastic. So it's definitely a growing industry and growing so fast. It's amazing.
Yeah. Could you talk a little bit about, you guys are obviously getting into this sector with your cannabis security and surveillance solutions. What feedback have you gotten so far from the industry?
You know, it's very positive. I mean, the fortunate part that we have is, you know, all these people that are here and that have booths and this and that have a lot of specialized items, and they may be selling certain things to certain industries, to certain size shops, this and that. You know, as I've said before, we're like the electric company. So the products and services that we sell is something that virtually everybody here can use. So, I mean, the opportunities are boundless for what we can do, and the possibilities are just awesome.
So that's probably the only problem that you have is too much opportunity instead of not enough.
That's never a problem. Never, but the more opportunity, the better. You know, the more opportunity, the better. The more handshakes, you know, the more money makes, the more deals closed. So, and it helps everybody. It's good for us, but it's obviously good for our customers, which is another cool part of what we have. Is, you know, the products and services that we sell. You know, it's not only great for us to make the sales and get new customers and new friendships and new opportunities as we go forward, but the products and services that we're selling actually help people. So they help people to be safe. They help people to, you know, reduce pilferage. They help people to manage their businesses better. They help people to manage their employees better. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. It helps the regulators. It helps the police. You know, so there's just tons that can be done with it. So it's just an awesome, exciting space to be in.
Yeah, and to follow that line of thought, obviously there's a lot of potential for you to get into this industry. When are you guys really expecting, timeline-wise, that a lot of your technology will be deployed in this sector?
You know, we've already started some. We have some clients now, and we're speaking to some new clients. And like I said, the doors are opening very rapidly for us. So we're moving forward. We're working on a lot of different opportunities right now. I can't go into exact details of, you know, who we're doing it with, and this and that, obviously. You know, for disclosure reasons and things like that. But we've got a lot going on.
What do you think is the biggest target market in the cannabis sector? Is it going to be the retail stores? Is it going to be the actual production warehouses? Where's your biggest market that you're looking for in this actual area?
You know, it's virtually all of it. But the dispensaries are required to have the products and services that DirectView sells. The grows are required to have the products that we sell. So, you know, I was here speaking with a company that we met with, and, you know, they've got a large outdoor facility, and we can cover that too. It doesn't matter if it's a 500 square foot dispensary or if it's several acres that's out in public. We cover it all. So whether it's indoor, outdoor, cold, hot, we have temperature sensors that tie into the things we have too, because in this space that's very important. So we can monitor the temperature, we can monitor how the plants are doing from seed to sale. So there's a lot of opportunity with that.
Obviously, your guys' technology and your company in general, you are the one-stop shop, so you make it a lot easier for these companies to be involved with you. How much of their lack of knowledge is also a factor for you? Do you guys have to look at telling them what they might need or what the prospective types of products are going to use?
Yeah, that's actually a very good question. Is you have some people that don't understand it. They say, put our cameras here. Well, they don't understand that the cameras have to be at certain angles, at certain heights. And that's some of the expertise that my team brings to the table. So we've done this before. We're doing it now. We're in the space. We understand the rules and regulations of how it works. So there is a lot that goes into it. Rather than somebody that's new in the business, they don't know what they're doing, and they'll say that they just want to get the cheapest system out there. You know, we sell everything from the the most economical products to the highest, end products that are out there. But somebody that says that they want to protect millions of dollars worth of product and they want to, pinch pennies on their cameras, they don't understand that when they go to do a playback, that the video may not be there, that it may not have the quality that they need, that it may not have the required time that they need, per the municipality that they may be in. So yes, there's a lot of education that goes on, and a lot of people that think they know a lot about it, they may need to, brush up and get a little more educated on that. And we're fine with that. And we do that consulting for free. It's part of the service we provide. So we're more than happy, anybody who may have a system that they want to upgrade it, get it working better or, properly or whatever it may be, we can do that. Anybody who's just getting their license or just doing design, we can take care of them as well.
Yeah, I think that's smart that you guys are also providing that service, just because I know that this is still a new industry,
right.
And a lot of these, even company CEOs for some of the cannabis industry, are very aware of certain elements and very unaware of some of the other problems they're going to be facing down the road.
This is true. I mean, you have very astute business people that own some of these facilities, and then you have other guys that were selling weed out of the back of their car, and now they happen to find somebody with money and they have a license, and they're trying to figure it out along the way. So there's, like I said, it runs the whole gamut of our customers, and we're more than happy to take care of all of them.
Obviously, not only are you educating people in the cannabis sector on how to use your security, but I'm sure you guys are also looking into different technologies that maybe they aren't aware of that could really benefit them. For instance, artificial intelligence.
Yes. Artificial intelligence is absolutely something that's coming into play now, and it's coming in a big way. So, in this industry, it can be used, really in every industry, it can be used, but particularly in this industry, as far as, whitelists of people that can come in the store, people that are allowed, not allowed, blacklists, it can do that. If they need to go back and look for an individual that came in the store, facial recognition, they can do that. If they want to see how many people come in a store a day, they can do that. Even gender, if they want to pick the gender of how many people came in the store in and out a day. So there's just so much can be done. I mean, the technology is advancing so fast, and we're happy to be part of that.
Yeah, I could see that being a huge asset for any cannabis company to actually be able to control the flow of who's entering and leaving your facility and actually know those people, especially for even medical dispensaries. That's a huge factor for them.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely it is.
You guys are not only involved in the cannabis market, you're also involved just in the general surveillance technology. You guys had your large-scale contract with Mission Foods earlier this year. Can you talk a little bit about that as well, being outside the cannabis sector as well?
Correct. I mean, like I said, we take care of people from all walks of life, and we've got customers in just about, all verticals. All verticals use what we have. So, that's an awesome account for us. We've done phenomenally well with it. They're super happy with everything we've done. We've blown away all the other vendors that they've had in the past, and they're very, very happy with us. So we're moving forward, and we're doing design work at other facilities now. I can't give exact details on what or where, but they're very large facilities that we do for them, which is really nice. That's a real, sweet spot of ours, to go into facilities that could be several 100,000 square feet, million square feet plus. Not a problem for us to do. And that's from that one application, but like I've said in the past, we'll do, aviation, education, law offices, doctor's offices. I mean, it could be anything. Any place that when you walk out your door, and you get in your car and you go to work, you stop at the gas station, there's going to be cameras. The convenience store, there's cameras. The ATM, there's cameras. You go in the bank, cameras. Wherever you may go, there's going to be cameras. Cameras and access control are all over the place. So it's an industry that's here to stay, and it's not going away, and it's only getting bigger and better.
Could you maybe just give our listeners just your overall feeling or general consensus on what you think the cannabis industry is doing or where it's going to go?
I think it's only going to get bigger and bigger. As I said, it's a growing market. It's a growing industry, and it's only legal in a part of the country right now. Small part. It's not even the majority of it right now. So, as we go forward and as we grow, it's only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So it's got so many uses. From everybody who needs it to relax per se, or CBD extraction and things like that. Not people looking to get high, but people looking to benefit from CBD and extractions and things like that, where they take the THC out of it. So there's really so many different levels that the cannabis industry can go into, and I think it's only going to get much, much bigger than it is today.
Yeah, well, much like this conference, right? It's grown a lot over the few years that it's been around to now it's this.
Oh my God, man, this thing is huge. It's huge. I mean, 25, 30,000 people here, it's amazing. It's really mind-blowing. We did a conference a few years back, and we're getting into this. There was nothing like this. It was a fraction of this size. So this is just, it's phenomenal at the opportunity that's here.
Yeah, good luck at the rest of the conference, and thanks so much for talking with me.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me. It's great to be here, and look forward to following up soon.
Once again, that was Roger Ralston, CEO of DirectView Holdings Incorporated, trading on the OTC under the symbol DIRV. That's all for today's podcast. Podcast is now a certified word trademark on the blockchain through Cognate Incorporated CM certification. InvestorIdeas.com podcasts are also available on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play Music, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, and TuneIn. If you'd like to be a guest or sponsor of this podcast, please contact InvestorIdeas.com. Investor Ideas reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website, and this podcast is not an endorsement to buy products or services or securities. Investors are reminded that all investments involve risk and possible loss of investment. Investor Ideas does not condone the use of cannabis except where permissible by law. Our site does not possess, distribute, or sell cannabis products.